Hey Aquarius, EverlongMystic here. So we're going to get you a message, and it's going to be of a spiritual nature. We're going to go with the flow. I don't have a spread set up for this. We're going to start with the mystical shaman. We're literally starting with the mystical shaman. Here it is, card 38. The mystical shaman. So, there is some kind of journey, like shamanic journey, that is happening here. Let's get tarot. I had started your reading yesterday, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to post that one because I don't know, there was something about it that seemed a little off. But it was funny because it was about a journey to the inner earth. But the inner earth was you, and there was this card that showed. It was a card that showed the like the inner earth card. I think it was from the activation deck, and the inner earth was really like a chest cavity. It was your chest cavity, like your heart space, where you're going into the inner earth, but you're really going into yourself, and that's kind of the crux of going on a shamanic journey. It seems like you're getting information from outside, but you're actually getting it from inside, and it's just such a fascinating concept. So, it seems like it's a similar message anyways than the one that I decided not to keep. I love how Spirit does that, where no matter what, it seems like the message that's supposed to come out comes out. So here we have the messenger of fire, and there's something just on the expression of this figure's face where it's kind of like, I mean, it's a little bit like being fed up with something. Like, really? And I don't know, like, where the gaze is fixed at here. Oh, the tower. All right, so I kind of want to say that for some of you, there may be some kind of slightly irritating changes that are happening, but, I mean, change is the only constant, right? But what's cool about this tower is that it's not a tower of destruction, so it's not super chaotic. It's not like the world, the rug being pulled from underneath your feet or anything like that. It's more, to me, this tower card is more about something magical being revealed, something majestic actually being revealed. So whatever this like shamanic type journey that you're going on, it might be just you tapping into the spiritual realm, but it's like you're going to discover something majestic here. This messenger of fire it feels like a reaction from like 3D stuff, Don't let that get in the way. Don't let that get in the way of your happiness. because we have the Nine of Water here, and this is just being so very pleased. So very pleased with the results of something. So keep an eye on your reactions to things, because the universe pays attention. Especially if you're going on something like, like if you are literally going on a shamanic journey, it's very important to pay attention to your reactions to things, because things on this, in the spiritual realm or other dimensional places, it's not like 3D. It's different. There are things out there, like, for example, there's things out there that seem scary, but they're actually not. And there's some things out there that seem benevolent, but they're actually not. Or so it's a different awareness, it's a different perception. So definitely keep an eye on your reactions to things. Even if it's something that doesn't seem like explainable, if that makes any sense, or if that even helps. Like if that description even helps. Because you are going to find something majestic that you're very pleased with. So let's get you an activation card. Gateway of Light activation for Aquarius. Okay, so we have the Sword of Light here. It talks about divine protection, cutting cords, and breakthrough energy. Now the breakthrough energy is this right here, this tower. I have mixed feelings about cutting cords. There are different schools of thought on cutting cords. I don't really know that I should go very far into my opinions on cutting cords, because everyone is entitled to their own belief, you know what I mean? But just be careful if you are cutting cords, because if you've got a cord and you cut it, like, if you just cut it, there's dangly pieces, right? You still have a piece of it attached to you. So there's that. I think Russell describes it. Russell described it once as like it's being better to like unhook a cord as opposed to cutting it, and that's something that you can do during a shamanic journey. You can do like energetics like that. Regardless, you are divinely protected here, Aquarius. So that is extremely reassuring to know that you do have this mega light sword of protection. It's also giving me kind of Archangel Michael vibes. I've had I've actually had Archangel Michael come in and literally just like cut through this dark shadow entity that was very near me, and I didn't realize how negative it was. I was a little bit too naive in what I was doing. This was probably a couple of years ago. He literally came in and had a sword and cut right through it, and it just dissipated. It was one of the most profound experiences that I've had, because it was so real. You know what I mean? So we have what looks like the hangman here. I'm not really getting like a sacrifice energy from this. I'm getting more of just the perspective. It's like whatever's going on here, whatever this breakthrough is that's happening, Aquarius, it's going to change, definitely going to change the way that you see things in the spiritual realm and in the 3D realm. Oh, look at this. I love this card. So, this is the Seven of Fire, but what I see in this card just by the imagery is that, sometimes we get a little bit too deep. You know what I mean? Like the water's too deep for us, or, because it almost looks like this person falling in a well or something, or going into like a void or a vast space where they're not, too big for their britches. Kind of like that story I told you about when I was in over my head a little bit and I had some divine protection. This is also like, you see like there's this rod right here where it's just close enough to grab onto. It's the divine looking out for you, Aquarius. Because if there's anything I've noticed throughout all of these readings in this series is that, I mean, I know it's cliche, but like the universe has your back. Like the universe wants you to be happy. The universe wants love in your heart. You know what I mean? Like the universe wants you to achieve your goals, and it's like they are working, spirits working behind the scenes to help make things happen for you. It may not be the way that you predict it. It may not be the way that you expect it, but they're always here to give you a hand. Here we go. I love this card too. So it's the Four of Clouds. And it's funny because you've got this person here kind of, cross-legged, sitting in this very meditative pose. And that's could very well be a pose that you are sitting in during some kind of, shamanic journey. And it's like you're riding the wave. It's like you're riding the air. But you're going with the flow. It's like you're not letting, like this is ethery, right? It's like you're not letting 3D reactions get in your way. And you continue your flow, you continue your journey. Because there's more to discover. And especially like riding this wave here with this new perspective that you have after this breakthrough, it's, I just want to, I don't know, like fascinating is the word that's coming to mind. It's just fascinating. So let's get you a little bonus card here. We're just going to pull a card from the Sacred Geometry activation. See if there's any advice or extra info for Aquarius. Ah, you have card number 11, belief. The frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to Source. Believe, Aquarius. I think you already do. All right, Aquarius, this is your message. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye, Aquarius.